original intention, I was doing a lot of hiking back in Texas, so I was thinking when I came over here, wasn't sure if it was going to be Thailand or Philippines. It was all still on the planning stages. I envisioned myself hiking more, like traveling around a bit. Turns out I met Melanie, got here in Iloilo and just stayed. So we do travel some, but I don't go out and do the backpacking around like I thought I was. And I'm getting kind of old, so this is probably for the best. But I bought some good toys to go in a backpack. Don't end up using them for backpacking, but I use them for traveling, because a lot of the places you go, if you're at a beach resort or some of the smaller hotels, they're kind of iffy. And if you go to family, you go stay somewhere at families, they don't have extra beds a lot of times, so we make do. So what I have, this one is just everything's got its own little stuff bag, which is kind of handy. This one is a towel. It's much bigger than you would think in that little bag, but it's a big, nice towel. It's got an eyelet built in so you can hang it to dry, I guess, or hang it to whatever. It's super absorbent. It is not quick dry, but it is really absorbent. You take a shower with it, hang it up overnight. It's usually dry by morning. It's big. It's big enough to wrap around my fat butt. I mean, it's a lot of towel and takes up almost no space. It's not like it's as good as like a big bath towel, but doesn't take up near the space. So this one is nice. I'm trying to remember where I bought it. It is a Eagle Creek is the brand. I think I bought it from eBags. It's eBags, ebags.com. That's where I buy most of my suitcases and stuff. They're really good, and their brand is really nice. It's cheap and it works. I think that's where I got this. I don't know. It's about 20 bucks. Long time ago. Don't really remember. This is my dream sack. I had to buy it from Dream Sack. This is small. See the size of my hand? I mean, this is tiny. This is a full set, 2 sheets, top and bottom, queen size silk sheets. They start coming out. It's like a magic trick. It just keeps coming out. It is, honest to God, full queen size. It is not a fitted sheet, but it's 2 sheets, and it's called a Dream Sack because the bottom third, they're sewn together. So here, I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it on in a minute and show you. But it's like a sack, and then there's 5 strips of Velcro, so it closes up, kind of sleeping bag-ish. The Velcro actually bothers me. If I used it more, I would cut it out. But I'm scared of damaging the silk, because it's silk sheets. Because I move around at night and never fails, that Velcro scratches on my arm or my leg, and it's just really a bother. I guess it was, they were trying to make it to where you could close it, but I find it just painful. Anyway, yeah, it's giant sheets. We'll see these again in a minute. But they just go in that little bag. Just when I first got them, I was like, there's no way. I thought they sent me the wrong size, and I pulled them out, had a queen size bed at home, put it on, they fit. They're wonderful. We'll look at those in a minute. This is my baby. This is the best thing I ever bought. It is, what is the brand? It's Big Agnes. Not sure who makes it. Insulated air core, inflatable mattress. I bought it at REI, sporting goods store in Dallas, Texas. Here it is. Prima Loft is the company. Big Agnes is the particular one. It's got a pocket in here. Came with a patch kit, and it has some of the material, black and brown, to patch it with. I had to use it patched it, unfortunately. It did not get a hole in it, but this big plastic valve, I guess they just glued this on. The rest of this is somehow stitched or plastic welded. I'm not sure what exactly they've done. It's got channels in it to help kind of keep it separated, keeps more support. But on this big plastic piece, it just started leaking. I was sleeping on it one night, and I woke up a couple hours later with no air. And I found it was on here, and it was seeping out a couple places. So it's a messy job, but because once you open the bottle of glue, you can't save it. So I just put the whole bottle on here. And it's only a single width, but it is 70 inches long. I forget the exact measurement, 72 inches long, 20 inches wide, which is wide enough even for me. And it's only 2.5 inches thick, which, when I first was thinking 2.5 inches, that's not going to support my weight, but it does. And well, I've been losing weight, but at my highest, I was trying to think in pounds. I don't know. I was 115 kilos at my worst. Now I'm 107. We're getting there. Goal is 86. But this thing supported my weight. I blew it up in the store and laid on it. It's so comfortable. It was about $60 is all, which I thought was just amazing. It is not self-inflating, because I was talking to the guy at the store, and he says the self-inflating, he says they tend to leak a little bit more. And when you put them away, they're harder to squeeze out. This thing, when you're putting it away, you just fold it up, and just as you roll it, the air just pushes out, because this is a giant, giant valve. And you blow it up. It takes me 2 or 3 minutes to blow it up. I'm not going to show you, because that's me just not an exciting video. But it's 2 or 3 minutes to blow it up, and you unroll it in seconds, which, to me, I like a quick takedown. I don't mind the time blowing it up. I don't think you could put like an air pump on this. It's a weird valve. But this thing is so comfortable. There's no way I could sleep. And most of these Filipino beds, it's just a bamboo bed, or they got a little styrofoam pad that thick. It just doesn't work. They sleep on it and they're okay with it because they're used to it. I'm spoiled and I'm old. So I love my mattress. My wife loves those sheets. She makes sure I take those sheets anytime we go. So these are great, and they take up no space at all in the backpack. So we'll take a look at this stuff in a minute. Let me show you what the sheets look like. Okay, I didn't stretch it completely out. You can see from the wrinkles it will still go a little bigger than this. But this is a queen size bed. This is just, these are so comfortable. It's just silk sheets. And like you can see here, they're sewn together from here down. So that's why it's called a dream sack. And there's the 5 pieces of Velcro. And they scratch me, so I don't really like that. If I use them more often, I would carefully remove the Velcro. Or if I wasn't stupid, I would have already thought just to put another piece of Velcro on it to close it up. Anyway, it also has this odd piece here that comes down. I thought it was a fitted sheet when I first got it. On a thin, it's only on this top. On a thin mattress, I guess you could put that around the mattress, but what we use it for is to put the pillows inside it, so we have a nice silk for the head as well. But these are just wonderful, wonderful, so comfortable. And like I said, anytime we go like to the province or going visiting anywhere, my wife makes sure I bring these because they're so comfortable. She got to where she likes them. When we first got them, she didn't really like them. She said they were too slick. But once she got used to them, she's decided she's taken a real liking to them. And you start cramming them in, and it gets full, and you think it's not going to fit, but then you just keep cramming it in, and it fits. I did blow up the mattress. I should have filmed it and put it on like high speed so you could watch it. It would have been funny. But it took less than 2 minutes to blow it up. It's really, really fast. Guess it depends on your lung capacity. If you smoke a lot or you're a lot older, it might be harder to blow up. See, now it's kicking my butt. That's what I get for doing this on video. But it just keeps stuffing in. I think the bag is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, because somehow this fits. Anyway, wonderful. This, I didn't blow it up enough, but it's about it's 2.5 inches thick, and it's just so comfortable. You lay on it, it's just wide enough, it's full length, really nice. And it's such a big valve, I just take it and roll it, and the air just presses right out. Takes a little bit longer to roll it up than it takes. I think I actually inflate it faster than I deflate it, but it's not bad. All right, I've got everything back in its stuff sack. I've got my towel, my mattress, my sheets, and my bag of cables and 2 battery packs. That just lives, well, this stays on my desk because I use it so much. These just stay in my suitcase because when I'm ready to go, they take up no space hardly for as much as I use them. They're definitely worth it. Mattress, $60. The sheets were close to $100. Towel was about $20. Worth every penny. Now my backpack, I don't actually use much like out backpacking around, but I use it for traveling a lot. This back panel unzips, rolls down, and there's Velcro straps to hold it in place. And you have your big padded straps and a padded back piece. And it's just really, when you wear it, it's real comfortable. The padding is nice. It's a very comfortable bag to wear. When you're traveling on a plane or a bus, you zip it up like that. You've got a handle here, and you carry it like a suitcase. It's also got a handle on the top. This is a small day bag. It's got a nice little zipper pocket here with a lot of different organizers, clips, you put sunglasses or whatever. Little zipper pocket here, little small pockets, you can put pens, note paper, whatever you want to keep in there. It's really handy. Keeps a lot of stuff organized. Has a bigger main pocket here, holds a fair amount, and then there's a small pocket here, and it has a hole for your headphones to come out, so you can put like your phone or iPod, whatever you use for your music, can go in here. I still use a dedicated music player because I don't want my phone to die while I'm just listening to music, but it's got that. Now this attaches to the back of the bag, zips on, comes off, and can be used as a day bag. We use this day bag all the time. Also, it has some clips that are kind of fun. You strap this on your back, open this up, strap it on. This strap goes around, this just sits on your chest, and you clip it on. Both sides, clip it on, and so you can have this backpack on your back, this on your front. So if it's just too big, or if you want to keep like your money and your ID right here and all your clothes on your back, and you're in like, you know, a crowd. Sometimes it's just more comfortable to move things around sometimes, but it snaps on and you go inside there. So it's kind of cool. This thing does a lot. It's a nice backpack. The day bag we use all the time. The main pocket, it's got a stiff board, so it's got good support. It's got straps in here to strap down some clothes or whatever. It's not real deep, but I mean, it holds quite a lot. And then this opens up to the other pocket. What's handy about this is where I'll put stuff I'm not going to use during the day. This one opens up. It's kind of it doesn't open all the way around, but that folds down and you can get into this section. So you want to keep the stuff in here you're going to use during the day. You can open this and get down into the lower section as well. But you keep everything in here. It's got nice little grommet. I put my walking sticks here. I don't use walking sticks so much here, but when I was hiking in the US, I used them more. I have some nice collapsible walking sticks. But the whole thing, it's got, various pockets here and there. Who makes this? High Sierra. I looked online and I could not find this particular one, which is no surprise because they change things a lot. But it's got a handle here, it's got a handle here, so you can carry it like as a suitcase either way. And like I said, it's got the straps. This, I'll take this as my carry-on on an airplane. So I'll pack this, pack both, and when I get there, I zip this off, take this on the plane with me, check this. Like I said, I don't go around backpacking as I envisioned, but it's a great bag for travel. I use it, when we fly. It's just really nice to have. The main thing is my stuff sacks. I love those. Like I said, most of this, you can get suitcases here you can find are really junky. I have not found a decent suitcase here. So bring your own suitcases. Like I said, I bought this from eBags. It's an online company. They're really nice. Don't forget your neck pillow. They're handy. What I ended up getting, just as on a whim, this is Outdoor Products is the name. I don't know who the heck that is. This was just a little $20. They said, hey, you've been buying a lot of stuff. We'll sell you this for next to nothing. And it's smaller than that, but this is actually the one I use more than anything, my $20 bag. It's ripstop nylon. It's got a nice big pocket on top. The straps don't, fold in out of the way and all that. But I use this thing. We just spent a week in Boracay, and I just love this. What's in the side pocket? Oh yeah, my locks. Don't forget your TSA compatible padlocks. I also have, and I'm not actually sure where it is, so I can't show you. PackSafe makes a wire mesh bag, and it completely envelops your backpack, and you can lock it around something. So like if you're in a hotel, you can lock your suitcase down if you're in a hostel, or just when you're wearing it, you can have it's a wire mesh around it so they can't come in and cut it open and steal stuff. The mesh is about this big, so I mean they could reach in, but they're not going to get a lot. Got my waterproof bags. These I usually for shoes more than anything, because it keeps my suitcase clean. And then my dupe bag, which is way too full because I love all my shaving gear and brushes and shampoo, so I have way too much in here. And this goes through various stages of, sometimes it can be checked on an airplane, sometimes it cannot. I hate disposable razors, but that's what usually stays in there. If I'm going someplace for any length of time, I take my good safety razor. But this weighs more than just about anything else I have. It lives in the bag, and those live. And like I said, I use this cheap backpack more than that one most of the time. I still use this day bag, but this is just more comfortable and it's just easier. It's just one big giant opening. It's not, you can't organize. This is better for organizing and keeping things neat. But just for going out for the weekend, this thing's hard to beat it. Don't forget your neck pillow. These are wonderful things for 7-hour bus rides. So I bought all this, like I said, in advance. I brought all of this stuff with me. And these, like I said, they take up no space. That's why they're so wonderful. These I adore. I would not want to get rid of any of these. I love them all. This is nice. I use it off and on. I've got some other suitcases and other backpacks, so it all gets kind of mix and match. But like I said, the quality is really good. And the stuff I find here is pretty bad. So you want to bring some good suitcases, good backpacks. If you're out running around, you do a lot of buses here. You do a lot of boats. So a waterproof bag. I've got a big plastic, well, it's somewhere in my scuba diving bag. I have I think it's 5 liters, and it rolls at the top and it snaps, so it's a waterproof bag. I use that when I'm carrying stuff, getting on the boats. You do a lot of buses, a lot of vans, a lot of boats, dinky little boats, the Bonka boats. It's like a little, it's bigger than a canoe, but I mean, it's a small boat with outriggers and a little motor. Sometimes you're in a sailboat. I mean, it depends on where you're going. So you want something easy to carry. The big American Tourister suitcase, which I have. It's nice when you're going, say, to Hong Kong for the week. But running around the islands, it's kind of a pain. So backpacks are the way to go. And I'm old and spoiled, so I have to have my comfort. So, like I said, a lot of this for like air mattresses, suitcases, backpacks, you're going to want to buy it and bring it with you to get the quality. Most of your stuff, your electronics and rechargeables and all that, you can buy it here or you can bring it with you. Stuff's a little more expensive here. Electronics especially are more expensive. A lot of stuff's cheaper here. Electronics, you get better prices in the US. But if you don't really know what you need, most of it you can get when you're here. So it's not really going to be a problem. So, like I said, I don't use this for what I had envisioned. Not out hiking around everywhere. But at 85% humidity, I don't hike a lot. But I use it a lot. Anytime we're traveling, I use this stuff. That's wonderful. So, bring some with you, buy some here. It all works out. Enjoy your day in paradise.